You're watching Your View.
Thank you for joining us. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Great friends, what's happening? It is a Wednesday here on Kaplan and Crew. We welcome you back inside the 7 Mile Casino Studios, along with mi hermano numero uno grande Alejandro Padilla in la casa. What's up, Grande?
The house. In the
There you
house.
go. Nice. And bringing the street cred from the 7 Mile Casino podcast shed, Big Brown, freshly shaved. Look at that. Look at that lip.
Shout out to breakfast. That's it. Shout out to breakfast.
Really? That's it? Just a
That's
shout
it.
out to breakfast? Really?
Shout out
As a
to
meal?
breakfast, man. Yeah.
Just shout out. Yeah.
Is that your guys'
Not-
favorite meal?
Ooh, I'm a dinner guy because I love seafood, and I've never really eaten seafood for breakfast.
Mhm.
So I would have to say dinner is my favorite meal.
Dude, I got to tell you, with the seafood thing, I love seafood, but my fiance has been placed on a low potassium diet because of some medication she's on. And so it's a lot of seafood. Bro, I'm over seafood. I need some chicken. I need some meat in my life. Like, seafood is great when you don't have to eat it every day. That's the only thing she can eat.
But that's
Like,
true.
Shrimp
That's
and
true.
fish, salmon. Like, that's it. Like, that fish that Scott brought, I'm cooking for dinner tonight. Like,
Nice.
I'm over it. I want
Nice.
some meat.
How you gonna
Hey,
make it?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'll probably pan fry it, quick sear.
Yeah,
look at
do
this
it,
guy.
man.
Yeah, because I don't
Yo,
have a
you already-
grill, so.
Have you defrosted it?
Oh, I defrosted it 2 days ago, so it's perfectly defrosted right now.
Oh, that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Please take some pictures and show it to us
will.
tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture of me holding the fish when I finally actually grasp the fish. It's actually hugging it.
Yeah.
Browner sent me a tweet that said, "What are you taking this fish to the prom? Like, what's going on here?" Like I put a corsage on the.
You
dead
couldn't
fish.
figure out like the finger hook, huh? So you had
I
to
couldn't
like
get it. I
grasp the
couldn't get
thing.
it.
Like,
Yes, I was hugging the fish. So then, if you take the picture of me hugging the fish
yeah,
and you cooking the fish,
yeah,
that will really pay off the whole fish.
will
thing.
do, will do.
All right. Thank you.
Will.
My favorite meal is breakfast, I would say, to make.
Because it's easy.
I'd say, yeah.
Ooh.
Scramble
I
some
love
eggs.
What are you making at breakfast though?
Okay, let me tell you about my breakfast this morning. And I had to try and convince my son, the hot take machine himself, Browner Jr. I had to try and get my
Browner.
kid, White Brown. Right?
White lightning. Sorry.
So I was trying to explain to him, like, I'm trying to eliminate some carbs,
Yeah.
because I actually last night on Taco Tuesday, I found myself at Fidel's in Solana Beach, which is kind of like a legendary Mexican restaurant up this way. And I ate last night like I shouldn't have eaten, And so this morning I was like, all right, I'm going to cut back on some carbs. So here's what I did. This is a great breakfast, by the way. Sam, the cooking guy, suck it. I'm telling you right now, this is a great breakfast. I took smoked turkey meat. I put it down in a little fryer, right?
Nice.
Okay. Cooked. Okay. So it tastes like ham, but it's turkey. Then I took some over medium eggs, but then I put some cheese and some everything salt over the top. And then when I flip the eggs, that's when you burn the cheese so it gets real crunchy.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
And then I take the egg and the cheese and I put it on top of the turkey, right? Which is supposed to taste like ham, but it's turkey. And then I take some guacamole and some hot sauce and put it on the top. And then I just slice it up. And so there's no tortilla and there's no bread. And it's freaking delish. Okay.
Yeah, I have a very similar Sam the cooking guy. What's up? I got a very similar breakfast, but I use bread. I use Thomas English muffins to start off. I toast those bad boys, layer down some Munster because Munster's a great melting cheese. So I just put it on a flat griddle. The cheese melts as I cook my turkey bacon. On the side, I actually scramble my eggs for breakfast, but the way I do it is I crack the eggs in the pan. I throw some shredded cheese in there and cook it with the cheese so they get all binded together. So they don't when you put them on the bread, it just doesn't fall all over the place. So you go English muffin, cheese, turkey bacon, scrambled eggs, avocado, that Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning.
That's what I use.
Some sriracha and
Mhm.
some spicy Asian mayo. Chef's
Mhm.
kiss, baby.
Oh
Chef's
man,
kiss.
that sounds delicious. You see, that sounds delicious, but you see, I'm trying to eliminate the bread and the mayo because listen to me, I got to try and lose like another 10 pounds. Like I've lost the first 10, but now I got to lose the next 10. And that's going to be going from 209 to 200. Got that. Okay. 200 down to 190. I got to get there because
That's
I got
real work.
one-
That's real work
yeah,
right there.
that's
You
where
wanna
that's where the real work's going to come in.
You want to do pull-ups shirtless now. so we can see your front.
Well, no, I'd like to just be able to do a pull-up.
Oh,
Is
okay.
actually a good place to start.
Well, the key, the
Browner,
trick,
we
the
should
trick
add that
there,
to the
dude.
decathlon.
I was gonna say the trick there is do a slow-mo video, Scott. That way you just have to do the one, and it looks cool because it's a slow-mo.
All right, Browner, if we added pull-ups to the decathlon, how many pull-ups do you think you could do right now, untrained?
Some ridiculous number.
Where are we putting our hands?
Your hands
here,
go
here,
no,
here.
not a chin up, not a chin up.
Okay.
An actual pull-up. You have to hold your hands this direction. Okay, how many pull-ups can you do?
With no weight help. Like, you know that machine that has the none of that, just straight raw.
All natural.
Yeah.
Probably about 15.
No.
Look at his face though. Like the thing about not having a mustache is we can see your facial features more, and we know when you're lying to yourself. You can see that grin on your face right now.
No,
listen, man. So right now, for me, I'm bench pressing. So let me see.
Dude, this guy is like, this guy should be in the Olympics the way he talks about himself.
Well, you know what he's doing? He's training for two things.
Baby.
He's training for two things. One, he's got the decathlon against me. And two, he's got his radio partner, Bert Grossman, the head coach of the San Diego Strike Force, coming up on the show later today. And he thinks he's going to try out and make the Strike Force indoor football team as a defensive back.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are all two things.
Okay, so you're now bench pressing.
Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
Okay.
140, I think it is up to
140 what?
Pounds.
Is that the bar? Is that the bar and 245s? Is that what that is?
The bar is 35 pounds.
45 pounds.
The bar is 45 pounds. 45 pound weights.
Yeah.
135.
And I think 2 10s on the end. That's what I'm up to.
Like 155.
155.
Okay, so you're bench pressing 155, and you're out here on the air, on the radio, on TV, on YouTube, and you're out here flexing on 155.
Yeah, listen, I couldn't even do two. When I first started this is no lie. When I first started this, maybe 4 weeks ago, I could barely do the bar and 225s. So
I haven't.
And I'm not no powder. No cream, no none of that like stuff you get from GNC.
Pre-workouts?
Yeah, none of that. No pre, no post, just general natural repetition, dude. And so by the time I get ready to kick your ass, I'm gonna be about 180, 185.
It sounds like you guys are actually training.
Well,
I haven't even gone to the boxing gym yet.
Me neither. Hey, Browner, let me ask you a question though. So how does this convert to pull-ups? How many pull-ups can you do, you think?
That's very different muscles, you know that, yeah?
Right, but he's comparing it, so I want to hear what he thinks.
If I can get to my body weight, bench pressing, probably about 25. I can do I got good solid shoulders.
Dude, you cannot do 25 pull-ups.
If I can bench press my body weight, yeah, I can.
No, you listen to me. How many pull-ups could you do today? Legit, real pull-ups.
Honestly?
Yeah.
About 11.
No chance.
About 11. What? No. Why is that so hard to believe?
Why don't we pay these things off? We're always talking about what Browner can do, and he's always like so confident, but yet we don't have ever any payoff because you refuse to film yourself doing the things that you could easily do.
What are you gonna do a pull-up?
In a pull-up bar.
Well, if you know you can do 11, you got to pull-up place. You go to any park.
Go to a park.
Random pull-up bars.
Go to a park.
So y'all want me to go full New York City, go to a stoplight, do some pull-ups?
Yeah. No, I want you to go to a park. There's plenty. Every park has a pull-up bar. Go to a park, the tallest pull-up bar they have. Okay. And then go see how many you can do.
Dude, you're literally across. I'm not going to put you on blast where you are, but there is a place literally across the street from where you are. There is a jungle gym there. There is clearly a pull-up bar right in that jungle gym.
Oh, why got to be a jungle gym? Oh, for real.
First of all, bro, I ain't trying to be some weirdo in a kids park doing pull-ups.
Take the rest of the segment off and just go film yourself.
Doing pull-ups.
There's no kids there right now.
Okay.
You cannot do 11 pull-ups.
Yes, I can.
Do 5.
No, you cannot.
I'd be impressed with 5. I would be thoroughly impressed with 5.
I can easily do 5. See, now y'all just trying to now y'all talking crazy.
No, you're too tall.
What y'all think? What you cross your legs? You cross your legs around your ankles
without jumping up.
Here,
just straight hang, pull.
Yeah, you go up. You go up. You drop down.
Yeah.
And then
No.
Y'all tripping, bro.
You got sound effects for everything.
You go like this. You pull it, your hands up like this, and
Uh-huh.
you go like this. And you go like this.
No, man.
No, you don't. No, that's not. You don't go. You go. You see the difference?
And I'm not. I'm tall. I'm not heavy. I think that's what y'all don't understand. I'm a tall person, but I'm also actually light.
You're lengthy.
So I'm not.
With
Yeah.
no muscle on your body.
Dude, I'm curling too. Curling too, bro. Curling
too, bro. I'm working them 12 and a halves,
If
bro.
you
I
would
go
have said
get my
5,
30s.
if
Should I
you
go
would
get
have
my
said,
30s and roll them up right now? Y'all want to see some 30s?
if he would have said
Yeah, go
5,
ahead.
don't we all believe? If he says 5, do we all believe him?
Right. If he said I could do 5 pull-ups right
I
now, I'd be
believe
like, you
him.
know what? That seems legit.
Yeah.
You know, that's legit.
11 is
But not 11 is serious pull-ups.
right. That seems like a lot.
What is he doing now? So okay. Oh, look at him. He's got his 30-pound dumbbells.
Oh, they're all rusted and
Okay.
stuff. That's classic backyard dumbbells.
Right.
Classic outdoor
30s?
dumbbells.
Yeah.
Right?
Y'all see them 30s? How many y'all want to see?
How many? Let's take a look at these 30s.
How many
Let's
y'all
see him
wanna
do these
see?
30s.
Do
Go
one.
ahead,
30s.
Mink.
How many?
Mink. Go ahead. Just
How
do
many?
them.
Do it.
How
let's
many?
See it. Let's see a set of 20 per arm. Oh, now he's going double arm.
Oh yeah.
After two it seems like a struggle.
What we up to?
I don't
Y'all
know.
4,
counting?
5, 6, 7,
Look at Browner go.
8.
Look at Browner
9.
work it.
Are you sure these are 30 pounds and not 30 kilograms?
Oh my God! Get out of here, dude.
Oh,
What
he's
are you
already
talking
slowing
about?
way
Yeah.
down.
What
He's
number
already
we up
slowing
to?
way-
11,
He's
12.
slowing way down now. All right, Browner, that's
he
good,
ain't getting
man.
to 30. He's already dying.
15,
That's good,
fool.
Browner.
15.
That's good. 15, boo. Listen to how out of breath he's going to be.
No,
He actually-
I'm good. I'm
Now you're
good.
be-
I do
look at
the,
this.
listen. I do that every day.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
That's light work.
I do the same thing. I got my 30s sitting right here too.
I know. I'm
My
sitting at
30s
your house.
My 30s
Yeah.
are sitting right here, and I literally, when we take a quick little break, I like get up, I do 12, you know,
There you go.
just knock them out.
Now you gotta
knock
get to
'em out.
15. See what you
Yeah.
doing with the one other. I'm talking about the same time. Get it together, bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I don't know where we were today, but that's all
Took a
good.
turn,
It
man.
is-
Took a
it is-
turn.
It did take a turn. It's Wednesday afternoon here on Kaplan and Crew. I'll take 1 minute to mention one of our great sponsors. I'll start off with Corky from Corky's Pest Control, 1-800-901-1102. You know that number. I say it really fast because it's like a song. You know the number, okay? If you have any problems at your house, okay? I'm talking about things like rats, which you do not want, mice, bad situation, gophers taking stuff from your garden, no good, termites going to eat your house to the ground, ants just going to be biting you and stuff. I'm making stuff up. The point is, when it comes to pest control, this is the go-to guy. This is the guy who wrote the textbook. That's not like just some phrase. That's like for real. This is the man who wrote the textbook. This is the guy who teaches everybody else in the industry how it gets done. Corky from Corky's Pest Control. You got pests? We control pests. Corky's, call 1-800-901-1102.
Corky's.
Nice. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Alex, were we anywhere that we
yeah,
should
we
be?
were in testing our machoism about how much we can lift and bench and pull ups and what we exercise, and I don't know how we got here, but we got there.
Wasn't there a breakfast conversation
Breakfast.
in there?
What's
as
the
well?
best breakfast? Well, no. What's your
Yeah.
favorite meal of the day? I asked it because Browner said shout out to breakfast randomly.
Yeah.
All that stuff. I can keep going
Yeah.
random. You know, yesterday I went hiking with my dog. Took her up to Cal's
Yeah.
Mountain. She can make it now,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Mhm.
And I had a super embarrassing moment.
Did you fall?
But it's where I fell that was important. That was embarrassing. So I go up the thing, 30 minutes, back down. It takes us longer to go down because she's like a little freaked out about coming down for whatever reason. So we come down like total like hour 10, something like that. Final, y'all been to Cal's Mountain, right? Everybody here's
Yeah.
been to Cal's Mountain. You know,
I have not.
you haven't. Oh.
What?
So at the base of Cal's Mountain, there's a tiny amount of man-made stairs to go up to
Mhm.
start the trail. Like,
Can I just ask a quick question? Is this out in is this Poway
Lake
or
Murray area?
Lake Murray, yeah. La
Murray?
Mesa.
Is this on this isn't on like the 67
No,
north
this is
on the 67?
no, this is
Where
off
is
the
it?
8. You can get off get off the 8. Either get off
Mhm.
on Waring or Lake Murray Boulevard, one of the two.
Yeah, because I know it's a famous hiking place,
Mhm.
Cow's Mountain, but
You get
I've
your
never
car
been.
broken into over there real easy.
Oh, really?
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, anyways, there's a tiny there's like 4 man-made steps before you get up to the actual mountain.
Mhm.
Come all the way down. I wear Nikes.
Mhm.
I don't have hiking boots or anything like that.
Mhm.
And final step, I slip.
Oh no!
Final freaking
Backwards?
step.
Fall backwards?
Forward, catch myself. Like you can't see him anymore, but literally like if I didn't catch myself, my face is busted up right now. And I didn't even realize that I actually cut myself. And
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And that was
Oh,
just
man.
the final. It was nothing. Like I didn't even realize I cut myself, but it was the way I fell. Even my dog was like, "The hell happened to you?"
You need 2 more legs.
Yeah. It's like, look at me. So I just felt embarrassed. I was like, anybody see me? All right. I don't think anybody saw me here. It was a
That's
straight
too bad.
slip, dude. Yeah.
That's too bad because usually when you fall like that, somebody should be there to laugh at you.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
You know what I
Humble
mean?
you.
Because
Yeah.
right,
I've seen a
Either-
lot of people. I've seen a lot of people fall because when it starts turning, it's
Mhm.
not. I don't know if they've cleared it since the last time I've been, but it's not very. It's only cleared because people walk it, and so there are parts of it where, like, if you're at Torrey Pines, there are parts of it when you're going down those. I don't even know who made those stairs, but
Mhm.
you can eat it real easy.
Oh, dude, when you're if for anybody that hikes, if you are at Torrey Pines State Beach
Mm-hmm.
and you take the trails, if you've walked up the inside
To get to
and
that
then
lookout.
right, and then you decide to walk down to the beach.
Mhm.
When you get to the bottom and you get to the stairs, call it like 30 or 40 stairs that will lead you from the bottom of Torrey Pines actually onto the beach itself. It's always wet, very, very sandy, obviously.
Mhm.
And extremely slippery and a lot of traffic with people who don't know how to walk. Okay. And so, yeah, there's always a good chance you're gonna go down at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, dude. It was either A, no one saw me, or B, people are rude and no one tried to help me. Or I
I mean,
caught
you
myself.
didn't-
Or
was
I
it that
caught
kind of fall?
Nah, I caught myself super smooth, dude. Athlete over here, just caught myself
Yeah.
like my whole body, like none of my body touched the ground. Like, my hands and my knee, that was it.
You did a nice little plank.
Oh yeah, dude. Got some little gravel in my hands that it looks to be stuck in there right now. It's nice.
If you fall and people feel like they need to help you up, like you're
That
a
was a
fairly
bad
young
one.
person. If you fall and people go, "Ooh, are you okay?" If a man goes, "Hey, you all right, bro?" You feel bad.
Yeah.
But woman
for
goes,
sure.
"Are you okay?" That's like a woman's natural question to ask if you're okay. But dude goes, "Hey, man, you all right?" That's not a good look.
No.
You fell hard.
Nobody even looked at me. So I was like, all right, caught
That
myself.
was a good fall. Yeah, you.
How
good.
quickly did you get up?
I never got down. It was a slip, but I went face first. I still don't understand how I slipped.
Did you
I
fight the
really-
fall?
I caught myself, like legitimately, my palms caught myself, and I was like, dude, if I didn't catch myself, like do I have broken teeth right now? Because it was going that way, but I guess my knee hit at the same time. Very random.
And you know he wouldn't miss work just because his face is all messed up.
No, I
That's
come in
black
here.
eye,
I come in here
broken
with
teeth.
a fat story, dude. Like, dude, you
Right.
cannot believe what
Mink,
happened to me last night.
I got Listen, I
Mink.
fought 8 snakes.
Yeah, dude, that bear that we saw the girl fought, dude, she was in my
Yeah.
backyard. Yeah,
Yep.
Came up to the second floor, tried to get
Yeah.
my dog.
yeah. Hey, so since this segment is just
Fought
a
Yogi
wash
Bear
today,
last night.
yesterday I asked a question
Yeah.
because we were talking about LeBron James, remember?
Mhm.
And we're talking about Space Jam 2.
Mhm.
So the trailer came out, and I asked a very important question: do you think LeBron will have the animators CGI a full head of hair on him?
And
We have answers.
okay,
Uh-oh.
so the
He's-
trailers come out. When is this movie supposed to come out into theaters?
I don't know. At some point in
Oh, you
July
mean in the
'sixteenth.
future?
July 16th.
Oh, some
You
point
sound like LeBron in the middle of July.
Let's
July
see.
16th, opening day at Del Mar.
So LeBron
Mm-hmm.
is animated in this movie
Mm-hmm.
and does have a full head of hair.
I
yeah.
knew it. I knew it. Come on,
Boy,
man.
look at him. Imagine when they showed it to him and he was like, he's not buff enough. He's got to be a little more buff.
Yeah.
Like give him a little more shoulder and a little more bicep and a little more forearm. Oh yeah, like that. I like that. And give him a little more hair.
He just said, go ball. Like, play the trick on everybody. Just say, man, go ball. I'm going to go ball.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh,
Trailer's
okay.
out. I haven't seen it yet, but it's out.
Wow, Space Jam, huh?
Because I'm
Why
not
is this
trying
such a
to. I'm
big
not trying to
deal?
outdo Jordan. I don't care about
Why?
Michael Jordan's records.
why is it such a big deal that that LeBron is remaking a movie that Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny
He's not remaking.
already did? Oh, what is he doing?
It's like a sequel. It's another movie with the title Space
Well,
Jam.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, he may not be making the exact same script,
Right.
but hey, I'm the new generation. That was then. This is now. Is Bugs Bunny all up in this mofo?
Yeah, dude. I see Bugs
Bab.
Bunny, Babs, Porky Pig,
Donald
the
Duck,
big old rooster, Wile E. Coyote, all those.
Elmer
dudes.
Fudd.
But the thing is that Warner Brothers now owns Space Jam. So there's like a lot of cameos in it. Like there's like the Game of Thrones character. There's a bunch of like random characters of Warner Brothers that's going to be in it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And what was the what was the one character that they took down? They cancel cultured the guy.
Pepe Le Pew.
Is Pepe Le Pew in this?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, you can't have no rapists at the game.
Nah, they took him out. Nah, is he a rapist or is he just a non-consensual? Yeah, I guess so.
That's kind of
he's
yeah.
It's that's the way. Like, listen, there used to be that guy who hosted Family Feud, Richard Dawson. He kissed every single woman on the set.
Not no more.
I would love to see Steve Harvey do that today.
No, you don't. Steve Harvey don't be doing that. But
we got a good one for you.
We do got a good one for you. From the 7 Mile Casino Studios, it's Kaplan and Crew. Hang out.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Hey, Dave Smith here. Make sure you listen to my show on the Mightier 1090, 6 to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday night. The only local sports talk in all of Southern California on the weekends, right here on the Mightier 1090.
The all-new and mightier 1090.
Adios, love handles.
Adios, couch.
Adios, Quarantine 15.
Say adios to the quarantine bod with Pollo Fit Bowls, made with fire-grilled chicken and organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
The Olympic Games, where the eyes of the world will turn to Tokyo for the greatest show on Earth. Catch all the action leading up to the Olympic Games on Countdown to Tokyo every Tuesday at 7 on YourView. You'll get the latest news on preparations for the Games, details about the sports involved, and in-depth insights into teams, athletes, and the host city. Don't miss Countdown to Tokyo, Tuesdays at 7 on YourView.
COVID vaccines are safe, convenient, and free, and they are effective at protecting you against the coronavirus. I'm Dr. Akilah Weber, a pediatric gynecologist and state assembly member, and I got the vaccine to protect my family. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and everyone who receives the vaccine helps us get one step closer to returning to normal. Go get your vaccine today. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find a site near you. Do it for yourself, your family, and for our community.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
Time now for Kaplan and Crew tonight's Community Connect.
Shelter to Soldiers selects dogs from shelters and rescue groups all throughout California. Our ideal candidate at Shelter to Soldier is 8 months to a year and a half old. They're confident in different environments. They have strong social drive. Another motivator like food or toy drive. And ultimately, these are dogs that want to have a job and that have a greater purpose to become a service dog. Currently, about 85% of our dogs pass their service dog training. But if they don't pass, they become a career change. We don't like to use the word failure around here. So career change to an emotional support animal, or if that doesn't work out, then they career change to a pet dog. Still finding a loving placement and purpose in life.
We are in the hope business. What we do every day
And what we've done for 40 years is to provide kids and families going through critical illnesses hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day. My favorite wish is the next one, because that is the power of our organization, is to bring hope to kids who are going through something right now, and hope can't wait. So people can get involved now by donating resources. They can donate in kind. They can donate their time as volunteers. They can donate dollars, because kids are still getting diagnosed with illnesses that qualify for Make-A-Wish every day. So people can visit us online at sandiego.wish.org. They can visit us and follow us on social media. There are so many ways to get connected, and people can help in many, many different ways. We need your support now more than ever, because illness doesn't take a vacation, and it doesn't take a break because of COVID-19.
Hey, it's Pharrell here, inviting you to catch my shows on the Mightier 1090. We're on twice every Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. and 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Trust me, all the other sports stations are sleeping with your wife.
The all-new and Mightier 1090.
Adios, love handles.
Adios, couch.
Adios, Quarantine 15.
Say adios to the quarantine bod with Pollo Fit Bowls, made with fire-grilled chicken and organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Moore's Cancer Center is the only comprehensive cancer center in San Diego, which has NCI designation, which NCI stands for National Cancer Institute. And this is designated to only the highest possible ratings for cancer centers in the country. And that means that it's experts in every medical subspecialty pushing boundaries for difficult to treat cancers. We have a unique blend of cancer research and patient care, which really helps us take care of the whole patient from bench to bedside interventions with the latest research, and we're really pushing the boundaries to treat each individual cancer as much as possible. We're very proud of our leadership here in the community at UCSD.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
Here's Kaplan and Crew tonight's 60-second timeout with Haley Stasiak.
The San Diego Legion got their third straight win on Sunday against the Toronto Arrows. Final score, 40-30. Joe Peterson earned Major League Rugby Player of the Week. He scored 14 points, had 4 carries, 1 tackle break, and 530 kicking meters in his 80 minutes played. The Legion also had 4 players recognized in the Major League Rugby Top 15 of the week. It was Peterson, Josh Furno, Ethan McVeigh, and Tian Lutz that took home the honors. The Legion will look to extend their win streak to 4 games when they visit the Utah Warriors on Saturday. These two teams matched up back in April, with the Legion getting the win 31-29. That's your 60-second timeout. Now back to more Kaplan and Crew Tonight.
Kaplan and Crew tonight's 60-second timeout is presented by Your View.
I've been a part of this community for a long time, and giving back is what we do. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the San Diego Giving Back Raffle, a benefit for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego. Grand prize is this $4 million luxury home, or you could win a car, vacation, or cash. Everyone is guaranteed to win a prize. And you'll feel good knowing your raffle purchase goes to help families like the Lechugas. The next early bird deadline is June 18th.
Catch all the action live on Your View as the 1904 Football Club takes on the Chattanooga Football Club, June 12th at 5 p.m.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 and Your View, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal.
Great friends, what is happening here on a Wednesday afternoon on Kaplan and Crew along with Browner and Grande? Yeah, that's right. And Burt Grossman will stop by later on today. And if you're just getting with us, if you're a radio listener, if you're a TV viewer, if you're with us on YouTube, I don't know what happened in the last segment. I have no idea what happened. Okay. It went from breakfast and it turned into Space Jam. And I don't know how it all came together. And somehow this will be considered best of and make it to the TV show tonight. How did that all happen, Grande?
I don't know. That's what we are. That's what we do here, man.
For those on radio who heard the dead air, we were just looking at Alex's face as he was rolling his eyes like, I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. Browner, what did you do to us? It must have been your fault, Browner. Come on.
Look, man, we started doing I started doing curls, and then after that, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Yeah. There was
He
that
blacked
too.
out.
There was,
Yeah. at that point, the show was just kind of that segment was off the rails, and I started doing curls on camera.
Oh, that's great. I did. It's funny though, dude, because you say like, "Oh, that's probably gonna end up in the best of." I literally wrote like best of segment. Like, it's just like it's one of those things where we could play that segment anytime
at any
and
point.
it'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So let me tell you guys a quick story. So last night I was on the JT the Brick show on Sirius Satellite Radio's Mad Dog channel. Does anybody here use satellite radio?
I have.
I barely got a radio.
I use Sirius when they always offer me free trials, which is pretty frequent. But I only use them when they offer me the extra package, not their basic. Like I need Howard Stern, or I don't subscribe to it. But yes, at this moment, I am in the middle of a 3-month free trial.
So funny. I'll get in my car and because I'm so accustomed to listening to local sports talk radio, I'll get in my car and I'll turn on the Howard channel. And my daughter, who's 14, said to me recently, she goes, "This guy is on the radio all the time." I'm like, "No, honey, it's his channel and he's kind of just all day long. He's just playing shows, you know?" So he may have recorded that from 7 in the morning till 10 in the morning. Okay. But now you're hearing it in the middle of the day, you know? So it doesn't matter what time you come on. He's playing the same stuff all day long or stuff from his archives. I asked that because I was on with JT last night and I was listening to JT before I got on to the show. So this is about 7:45 last night. I picked my daughter up from soccer practice. She and I were trying to go out and grab something to eat for dinner. And we're listening to JT the Brick, but I'm coming up on the show next. And JT had these callers calling in talking about the new cheating scandal in baseball, you know, big new cheating scandal in baseball. And one of the things that he and I were going to talk about was Trevor Bauer and the Dodgers and what we talked about yesterday, which was, it was kind of like Trevor Bauer essentially admitted that he is doctoring in some way the baseball to get the baseball to spin more. And when he was asked about it by the media, rather than saying, "What are you talking about? Well, I'm not doing that. Prove it." He was like, "Oh, your question, what would it look like if I wasn't doing this to the balls? Go back and see my 2018 season and take a look at my stats." What he might as well have said was, "So in 2018, I was not doing this. So look at my stats then compared to now. And I'm going to keep doing this until baseball outlaws it and says across the board, nobody can do it." So I thought, wow, that is super interesting, right? I mean, there's no denial here. Am I wrong, guys? Am I reading this? What do you guys think?
No, we straight up called that dude a cheater.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Anytime a person asks you, "Did you cheat?" and you don't say no, yeah, you did.
Right. It
Yeah,
should be the
you
first
did.
thing out of your mouth.
Right. Emphatic Absolutely not. I did not use XYZ. I did not do blah, blah, blah. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. No. The answer is no.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I mean, I did, but I didn't.
Right, but you have to deny. You have to deny.
Yes.
Like, hey, Lance Armstrong, like, is it true that you're doing blood doping? Absolutely not.
And I'm going to
Hey,
have your
Pete
career
Rose.
ruined.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Pete Rose, did you bet on baseball? No, I did not. No, I never. And then what happens is when you eventually need to write a book, that's when you air yourself out.
Or you, Rafael Palmeiro, they ask you on Congress, did you do steroids? Did you wag your finger? Because now all of a sudden, like Sammy Sosa, you don't speak English. You need an interpreter, but you've been playing baseball for 20 years in America. But now all of a sudden, you get in front of Congress and Sammy Sosa, baseball been very, very good to me.
But I guess back in 1999, 1998, 1997, in the home run era, is it cheating? Yes. But if everybody's doing it, is it okay?
Because it's the same thing, man. Like back then, it was all about steroids, hitters, and the notion was everybody's doing it, so it's okay. But the problem was actually not everybody was doing it. So the guys who were doing it were hitting the bomb home runs and they were becoming the stars and they were getting paid. But it was the guys who weren't doing it that were pissed at the guys who were. And then there was, by the way, there was that middle range guy too, that was a good baseball player, but became better than he actually was because of the steroids, but was never really, really great. Like there were plenty of guys on the Padres who fit that mold. Brian Giles, Phil Nevin,
I'll give you one better. Remember Brady Anderson, the guy for the Orioles who hit 50 home runs?
Great.
Out of nowhere. Like literally, I think it was like 20-something one year. Then the next year was 50. And it was like, you're a leadoff hitter. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I think the difference between this is everybody was doing steroids. Pitchers, I mean, most famously was Roger Clemens and Andy Pettitte, but a bunch of minor league guys got busted for it as well. This seems to only be a pitcher thing. And I think that's why baseball should have more of a problem with this, because the pitchers are getting a legitimate advantage on paper. Like statistically, you can see that they're getting an advantage that is not gained by the batter having some type of pine tar on the bat. So this is bad. This is bad. This is cheating.
But wait, hold on. So back then during steroids, not everybody did them, right?
Right.
Okay. During this pitching quote unquote scandal, not everybody's doing it.
From what Alex reported, 70 to 90%, if I'm not mistaken. That's what you said yesterday, right?
That was reported, but that's still not everybody, right? That's not everybody.
Right. So let's just say 70% of guys are doing it. 30% of guys who aren't doing it are going, that guy got a $102 million contract and won a Cy Young Award and he was cheating. Mm-hmm. So back then, maybe 70% of the hitters were taking steroids, but the 30% who weren't were like, wait, that's not cool. And now if 70% of the pitchers are using something that's doctoring the ball, well, the 30% that aren't are going, wait, that's not cool. So it's not really everybody.
I also wonder how much of this is actually baseball. I mean, it's all baseball's fault, but how much of this was amplified by baseball changing the ball. So they unjuiced the ball a little bit. So now there's even less offense because they were trying to avoid the home run ball being the primary basically hit. And they unjuiced the ball, and now you're getting tons of pop outs. So now you're not getting any offense. So it's highlighting the fact that pitchers are so dominant right now. And instead of blaming themselves for unjuicing the ball, you're like, you know what? These guys have been cheating. We all know they've been cheating. Let's go crack down on that now.
But even Trevor Bauer essentially admits, go back to my 2018 year. That's what I'll be when I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So that's an admission. And what Trevor Bauer is saying is that make it a level playing field. So he's, again, admitting I'm doing something here. Go ahead and read that, Alex, for everybody that's listening, because those of you that are watching, you'll read along.
I want to compete on a fair playing field. I think everyone wants to be on a fair playing field. So if they're serious about actually doing something about the rule that's on the books, that's all I wanted for 4 years. It's nice to see them finally catching up to something that I've been at least talking to them about for 4 years.
So Bauer, just kind of saying, hey, dude, I've been telling these guys this. They haven't taken any action to stop other guys from doing it. So I decided to do it. And look, it turned into a $102 million contract.
Yeah.
So think about this. They went to the Yankees, Garrett Cole. And I think, is Garrett Cole the highest paid pitcher or the highest paid player? Something, one of the.
I think he's the highest paid pitcher in baseball.
Yeah. And I was putting 2 and 2 together yesterday.
$36 million.
Okay. So Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer played together at UCLA. Now, according to some of the stories, they didn't exactly get along. But if Garrett Cole, right, if Trevor Bauer is doing this, now they go, and I don't know, again, I don't know if who was putting 2 and 2 together. They went, hey, well, these guys play together. Or they just went, hey, he's a star for the Yankees. He makes $36 million a year. He must have an opinion about this. So, Alex, play for everybody. What the top paid pitcher in Major League Baseball for the Yankees is being questioned by the New York media. And you don't want press conferences, right, Browner. Yeah. This guy should have said, hey, I would love to have a press conference, but, I got some social anxiety and it really just makes me uncomfortable. So I don't want to answer your questions. This is why you need press conferences.
He going to say that after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to Garrett Cole. Was asked, do you use a foreign substance?
I don't know. I don't know if I don't quite know how to answer that, to be honest.
I mean, really, we could stop it right there. You could stop it right there because he goes off into some like Trevor Bauer thing, like, well, in baseball, they don't really. I mean, I could play the whole thing if you want, but that's right there. All you need to know about what Garrett Cole's doing.
Can we just all soak that in one more time, though? Again,
but I want the radio listeners to know that when he says, it's not a glitch in the video. He legitimately is paused, speechless.
Right. There was a moment when I was watching the video, I was like, is he buffering?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and play this.
I'll play the whole thing.
Okay. So again, radio listeners, remember, do you doctor the ball? I don't. I expected him to say,
yeah.
I don't doctor the balls. I don't do so.
Right.
I don't. What am I going to say? Oh my God, I'm toast. All right, play it again.
Answer that.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't quite know how to answer that, to be honest.
And that's a yes, sir.
There are customs and practices that have been passed down from older players to younger players, from the last generation of players to this generation of players. And, I think there are some things that are certainly out of bounds in that regard. And I've stood pretty firm in terms of that, in terms of the communication between our peers and whatnot.
You know what he's saying right now.
And I, again, like I mentioned earlier, there's, this is important to a lot of people that love the game. And this is including the players in this room, including fans, including, teams. And so if MLB wants to, legislate some more stuff, that's a conversation that we can have.
You know what he's saying, right?
It's so boring.
So he's saying, I'm only doing what the guys before me showed me how to do.
Right.
I would do you one better. The way it really ironed out toward the end, to me, it sounds like he's saying, I've talked to other players in the league. This is what we've deemed. This is okay, but not this. And so this is not going to get people upset if I use this, but if I use this, people will get upset. He was clearly saying we have an understanding within the game that it's okay to use XYZ, but it's not okay to use this other stuff.
There's also an understanding in the game. Hey, it's not my fault, man. Sorry. I'm a young guy.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It's the guys before me. It's the guys who came before me who, when they told me at spring training, like, man, how do you get that movement on your curveball? How do you do that? They're like,
bullfrog.
Here's how. I take some of this, I take a little of this, I put it here, I put it on my jersey, I put it up here on my hat, I got a little in my back pocket, some on my shoe, and what I do is I take it, and then I grab the ball, and then because I got this grip, I'm able to do this, but you're too dumb because you're young and you're a punk, okay? But I'm going to teach this to you because now I'm getting old and I'm already on my way out the door here. And then this guy learns the tricks of the trade, okay? Learns how to use the tools that are available to him that are considered in the subculture ethical. Hey, we all do it. We all understand it. You guys told us. They told you. And so it's okay. And I like what Garrett Cole tried to do here, which was A, it's not my fault. I'm going to deflect to the older guys. And B, I'm going to ramble to the point where the rest of you just fall asleep and don't have any further questions.
That was that was a great reporter, by the way, Browner. That was a great reporter to just, you know what? I'm on Zoom. I'm not sitting in front of this dude. Hey, you cheat. Do you cheat?
Pretty much.
Like that's a great question.
Is that person qualified? How dare that person ask this guy this question?
Yeah.
I mean, did this person play Major League Baseball?
Well, we don't know.
Is he a peer?
Well, we don't know.
Right.
Well,
Is
we
he a
don't know.
peer?
We don't know. Hey, look.
Hey, look,
Garrett
man,
Cole, by the way. Garrett Cole's a damn cheater. That's what he is.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
He was
in
also on
the
the Astros.
story.
He was also on the Astros. Okay? That man is a cheat. I don't care if he bangs some trash cans. That man is a cheater. A $340 million cheater.
If you paid these guys all this money for effectiveness of pitching, and now they're not as effective because they cannot cheat anymore, what happens to these contracts? Like if I'm the Yankees and he gets its ERA turns out to be 4 after this, I want my money back. If I'm the Dodgers and Bauer's ERA balloons to 4.5 or 5, I want my money back.
Is that when teams play stupid? Is that when teams are like, we didn't know? How would we know? How would I know?
Right. Remember when you guys won't remember this, but one of the early days of like steroid cheating scandal, the 60 Minutes did a report on the Oakland A's. And the reason they did a report on the Oakland A's was because, right, you had Jose Canseco and Mark McGwire. But by this time, Canseco was already the whistleblower, right? So Mike Wallace, as I recall, sits down with Sandy Alderson. Now, at this point, Sandy Alderson has already left the A's, Moneyball, and has come to the Padres and is running the Padres. And this 60 Minutes report comes out, and I get on the radio, and I'm like, do you believe this? The freaking Padres CEO now is talking about this because they were interviewing him. They're like, so Sandy, everybody knows that all these players are all juiced up. And Sandy's like, we didn't know. I had no idea. Like, no, but seriously, like everybody knew it, like all the manager knew it. He's like, well, then go talk to the manager because I had no idea. I mean, how would we know? And I remember John Lynch, shout out to John Lynch. I mean, one of the true pioneers of sports radio, John Lynch Sr., who's probably driving around right now hearing this. John Lynch would call me in commercial breaks. God damn it. He'd be like yelling at me. The Padres are our partners. You don't say that about them. I'm like, but John, it was on 60 Minutes last night. He looked like an idiot. Come on. God damn it. Shut up.
I think there's a big wave of stuff like Browner, like what he just asked. I think that wave is going to come, and it's going to come soon. If baseball is really serious about this crackdown and these 10-game suspensions, if anybody gets caught, I truly think that teams wanting money back, especially on a Garrett Cole 9-year, $340 million contract. Like, I don't know and we also don't know like what these numbers are going to look like if pitchers do stop using it. But if it goes from, hey, he's a 2.25 ERA to a 4.5 ERA, damn, dog, that's a lot of money.
No, dog, I'm gonna need my money back. I got the receipt right here. It says right here, you violated the rules. Contract is void.
Breach of contract.
Yep.
Gentleman's clause.
All right, give me 1 second here to send a shout out to my people from the Total T Clinic, TotalTClinic.com. Hey, fellas, I'm going to make this real simple for you because this is a very big men's health related issue. So you get a little older and you start to feel different. Like, wait a second, what's going on here? All of a sudden, I'm not pounding 30-pound dumbbells like Browner, I'm not feeling so strong. I'm not feeling as clear-minded. I'm not feeling as motivated. I'm certainly not as I'm not performing the way I once did in the bedroom with my partner. And so you think to yourself, what's wrong with me? And then some guys just go, I'm just getting old. No, you're not getting old. It's just that your testosterone level is dropping as you're aging, okay? But if you want to continue with good health and fighting off infection and a strong immune system and a healthy libido, if you want that, you can have that. you go on testosterone because your testosterone levels are low. Go find out for yourself. 15 minutes is all it takes. Total T Clinic, make an appointment, totaltclinic.com. They'll check. If they're low, they'll get you on testosterone, and then you can get back to being that young stud that you once were.
Don't be like Garrett Cole when they ask you about your testosterone. Don't be like, I don't know how to answer that. Go get the answer. How about that?
Good. Yeah, very good. I don't, I don't, actually, I don't know how to answer that really, other than just truthfully, which is I cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, just tell us the truth, Garrett. That's all. Seems like a decent enough guy, but he's kind of caught in the pickle. I thought it was okay because the old guys told me that this is what we all do. And now all of a sudden, my old college teammate with the big mouth, he's talking too much. And the problem is that I make all this money, but people want to see that guy hit. But because I'm using this stuff, he can't hit the ball that I'm throwing, but I'm getting paid like a mofo.
Dude, he also, like, I'm not a body language expert, but he didn't seem too bothered by the questioning. He was just like,
oh, no. No.
Yeah. The old dude showed me.
They know they're getting away with it. So there's no real penalty at all. At all.
All right. Well, listen, hey, if you are with us on 1090, if you're with us on TV, if you're with us on YouTube, so much more to come, including the always unpredictable and very dangerous on-air Burt Grossman will be with us coming up.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Arash Markazi here, inviting you to catch my show, The Arash Markazi Show, on the mightier 1090. We are on every Monday through Friday from noon to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Join me and producer extraordinaire G. Hay Wiley, where we chop up Los Angeles sports and try not to piss too many people off.
The all-new and mightier 1090.
It's time to eat like you won't always be wearing elastic waistbands. With Pollo Fit Bowls, made with organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Live soccer is back. Watch Orange County Soccer Club, OC's highest level of professional soccer, live on your view. Watch Orange County SC take on the Oakland Roots SC, Saturday, June 12th at 7. Watch world-class players and future stars. Transform your summer with the new family game night and outdoor fun all season long. Live soccer is back. Orange County versus the Oakland Roots, Saturday at 7 on your view.
I've been a part of this community for a long time, and giving back is what we do. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the San Diego Giving Back Raffle, a benefit for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego. Grand prize is this $4 million luxury home, or you could win a car, vacation, or cash. Everyone is guaranteed to win a prize. And you'll feel good knowing your raffle purchase goes to help families like the Lechugas. The next early bird deadline is June 18th.
Adios, love handles.
Adios, couch.
Adios, Quarantine 15.
Say adios to the quarantine bod with Pollo Fit Bowls, made with fire-grilled chicken and organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Kaplan and Crew tonight presents Sports in a Minute.
It's high school basketball championship time. Storyline to follow here. Cathedral Catholic will have both the boys and the girls teams in the Open Division title games. The boys took down previously unbeaten San Marcos in the semis 58-48. Obena Anyanwu had 19 points, 10 rebounds in the win to help lift the Dons to the championship. They'll take on the winner of Torrey Pines and St. Augustine on Friday in the championship game. The girls defeated Mission Hills 65-51 to advance. Junior Izzy Navarro led the team with 24 points, while junior Ice Brady had 22 points, 17 rebounds, and 3 blocked shots in the win. Brady was recognized for 1,000 career rebounds, and Navarro was recognized for 1,000 career points after the win. The girls will take on the winner of Bonita Vista and La Jolla Country Day on Saturday. I'm Haley Stasiak. That's your Sports in a Minute. Now back to more Kaplan and Crew tonight.
Gray here, inviting you to catch my show, Let's Talk Hookup, every Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. For over 30 years, we've been the voice of the fishing community for Southern California, and so glad to be back on the big stick.
The all-new and mightier 1090.
The Olympic Games, where the world's best athletes will compete on the most prestigious stage. Catch all the action leading up to the Olympic Games on Guide to the Games every Tuesday on Your View. The series examines the qualification process, the history of the Games, and the teams and athletes that are expected to shine, plus information about the rules, events, and competitors. Don't miss Guide to the Games, Tuesdays on Your View.
Love Promise Moments are part of the mission of what we do here at Subaru El Cajon. A Love Promise moment is when we as human beings deliver an experience beyond exceptional to any one of our guests, and then that guest's life is positively affected by that interaction. It's amazing to watch what happens when two human beings talk on that level and create something magical. And sometimes they drive away with a car, sometimes they don't, but we've had an impact on that person's life, and that's the magic. You know, our employees react to things like Make-A-Wish, Feeding San Diego, and the other groups we help by jumping in.
This year, through COVID, we were able to help a little girl out and got her a rather large scooter that she needed for mobility.
We gave up our Christmas party as employees, and we actually adopted a wish of a young girl here in El Cajon, and we gave her a 3-wheel scooter so she didn't have to use her wheelchair all the time. It gives me goosebumps even thinking about it.
Let's take it up a notch with Kaplan and Crew tonight's Premium Boost, powered by the mightier 1090.
San Diego is a great place for deep sea fishing because it's home of the largest sport fishing fleet in the world. You can go on a half-day trip, a full-day trip, multi-day trip, all the way up to 18 days to catch tuna and wahoo, or just locally here to catch yellowtail. When booking a deep sea fishing excursion out of San Diego, there's several resources, and of course, the San Diego landings have great web pages. Seaforthlanding.com, fishermanslanding.com, PointLomaSportFishing.com are the perfect resource to book your next fishing vacation out of San Diego. What you need to do if to have fun in the sun while you're out fishing is, of course, you'll have to obtain a California fishing license or a Mexican fishing license, depending on where the trip goes, and then get set up with tackle. All the landings have all the tackle for rental, and they'll give you all the guidance on the boat for catching a lot of fish here in San Diego. What you should wear out on the water when you're fishing here in San Diego? Layers. And that's the key, because you're probably not going to get very wet because you're going to go out on a nice day, but just be prepared for layers because it can get pretty cool on the water. You know, summertime is always the best, from I would say June through September, but prime months actually in San Diego, September, October are probably the 2 prime months. Best water conditions and probably the most abundance of fish. So as far as taking your fish home, they'll fillet the fish for you on the boat and put it into a package for you, or you can use one of the local processors like Fisherman's Processing that'll vacuum seal and freeze your fish so that you can put it in your cooler and take it home and eat it. Depending on how long your excursion is, you can go anywhere from a half-day trip for around $50 plus your license, all the way up to a multi-day trip that maybe costs several $100s per day. But a full-day trip is going to cost you about $150 a day, depending on the Mexican license or California licenses that you need to get.
Kaplan and Crew tonight's Premium Boost is powered by the mightier 1090. Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Shelter to Soldier selects dogs from shelters and rescue groups all throughout California. Our ideal candidate at Shelter to Soldier is 8 months to a year and a half old. They're confident in different environments. They have strong social drive, another motivator like food or toy drive. And ultimately, these are dogs that want to have a job and that have a greater purpose to become a service dog. Currently, about 85% of our dogs pass their service dog training. But if they don't pass, they become a career change. We don't like to use the word failure around here. So career change to an emotional support animal, or if that doesn't work out, then they career change to a pet dog. Still finding a loving placement and purpose in life.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio, SoCal Sports Talk.